Hello, everyone, and welcome to Millie TV, where the truth is always in the headline. We'll take you around the world in 5 minutes. Let's get into today's top stories.
Middle East on the brink. In a dramatic escalation, Israel has launched large-scale airstrikes across Lebanon, hitting major including Beirut, the Beqaa Valley, and Sidon. Lebanese civil defense reports indicate over 250 people killed and more than zero injured, and those numbers are expected to rise. This comes just hours after a fragile ceasefire agreement involving Iran, raising urgent questions about whether the region is sliding toward a wider war. The Middle East is now on a razor's edge. Any further retaliation could trigger a multi-front conflict involving regional powers. Iran war goals fall short. Meanwhile, scrutiny is growing over the recent conflict with Iran. Analysts say the administration's core objectives, ending Iran's nuclear ambitions, destroying its missile capabilities, forcing regime change, have not been achieved. That raises a hard question. What did this conflict actually accomplish? Critics argue the region is now more unstable, not less, and the risk of escalation remains high. Democrats gain momentum on the domestic front. There's a clear political trend emerging. In key elections across Georgia and Wisconsin, Democrats are once again outperforming expectations, continuing a pattern seen since 2025. They are consistently improving margins compared to the 2024 presidential race, a signal that could reshape the political map heading into the next election cycle. Republicans are now under pressure to recalibrate strategy fast. Bill Gates to testify, and in a major development on Capitol Hill, Bill Gates has been summoned to testify before Congress. The appearance is tied to an ongoing investigation into connections surrounding Jeffrey Epstein. The hearing, scheduled for June, is expected to draw intense national attention, with lawmakers seeking answers on past associations and potential links. Diddy's freedom hangs in the balance, the appeal hearing that's shaking America. Sean Diddy Combs is at the center of a critical legal battle that could determine whether he walks free or remains behind bars until 2028, currently serving a 50-month sentence at a federal prison in New Jersey. Diddy was previously acquitted of major charges like in racketeering, but convicted on federal-related offenses under the Mann Act. Bold constitutional argument. The encounters in question were consensual. Filmed performances protected under the First Amendment, not criminal activity. Cardi B and Stefan Diggs last night's bombshell. So here's the tea. These two broke up after the Super Bowl in February, unfollowed each other on Instagram. Sources said he betrayed her, and Cardi was literally crying on stage at the start of her tour. Fast forward to last night in Washington, D.C. Stefan Diggs showed up to Cardi's Little Miss Drama tour at Capital One Arena, bringing his mom and his brother Trevin with him. But it didn't stop there. After the concert, Stefan and Cardi were both spotted leaving her after-party at Throw Social Cardi, stepping out looking stunning in a purple and white bandage dress. Videos immediately hit social media, showing Cardi walking over to Stefan's car and the two talking before leaving separately. The internet exploded. Cardi B and Stefan Diggs back outside together. Yeah, this story is not finished yet, one fan posted. Neither has said a word publicly, but actions speak louder.
And that's a wrap on today's headlines. You've been watching Millie TV, and we took you around the world in 5 minutes. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a story. See you next time.